How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to take a look at some newly revealed and updates on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games. Some lower key titles. I always like to talk about these games, get the word out about them. So let's get right into it. And right off the top, this one is a surprise to me. Oxen 2 Lost Signals has added a PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation 4 version. Now, I've talked about Oxen quite a bit on this channel. Whenever it goes on sale, I give it a plug. I believe it's on sale right now. Go buy it if you do like coming-of-age story-driven games. What's weird about this is I had no idea Oxen 2 was even announced. It was initially announced for Nintendo Switch and PC. Maybe I talked about it in a previous video, but I don't remember. I mean, I try to keep up with everything gaming related, but this totally went under my radar, and I loved Oxen, so you would think I would be aware about this, but it was originally announced for Switch and PC. Now we know it's coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 as well. Night School Studio, the development studio behind it, noted, launching Oxen 2 on PlayStation is a perfect fit. Now even more players can explore the beautifully weird and eerie world our team is creating with Oxen 2 Lost Signals. We want players to carve out their own story in a frightening new location. We are adding an adventure that builds on the mind-bending choice-based storytelling of the original while introducing a new cast and series of dangerous mysteries for players to unravel. I gotta go back and play the original Oxen again because I remember loving that game. Great art style, great music, and the writing was great. I mean, that game had some of the best writing I think I've seen in recent memory. I mean, it came out back in 2015, 2016, so it's not that old, but definitely happy that it was successful enough to get to warrant a follow-up, and I'm looking forward to what Oxen 2 Lost Signals brings to the table. The game is scheduled for a release in 2022, so it's still a ways away, but again, if you've never played the original Oxen and I'm sure a lot of you guys missed out on it, do go check that out. Alright, moving on from that, we have Axiom Verge 2. It's gotten a brand new trailer in the Breach trailer. Dimensional Breach exploration mechanic has been detailed as well. Axiom Verge 2, of course, the follow-up to Axiom Verge, and I believe that game is actually on sale as well, so actually pretty good timing as far as talking about this. Going over some of the mechanics, and Axiom Verge 2 is once again really keeping that old school art style and look of the original game. I like it. I know it's not going to be up everyone's alley, but hey, it's going to target the people that do enjoy that art style and do enjoy this old school kind of experience. If you're a fan of Metroidvania games, guys, Axiom Verge was a stellar game, and I highly recommend you check it out. It notes Axiom Verge 2 is 2 worlds in one. Behind the overworld map that I've been showing this entire time, Thomas Happ that is, there's another interconnected Breach world in an alternate dimension. I've hinted about this in an early trailer where the drone goes through some mysterious portal, but I've kept this a secret for a while. It goes into pretty in-depth description about the game, so I won't go over everything, but I'll leave a link to the PlayStation blog post where you can check it out for yourself. This is a game that's going to have quite a bit of depth to it as well, and there's going to be a lot of secrets to the game, as one would expect. Definitely a game that is going to be a standout if you are into old school Metroidvanias. Gonna be something up a lot of people's alley. PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC via the Epic Games Store. Scheduled for release this summer. I mean, we're already in August, so we'll see how that turns out, but it should be out in 2021, so looking very much forward to that. Good thing it got a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 confirmation, because initially I believe it was Switch only, so good thing they added those platforms. Alright, next up, Golf Club Wasteland launches September the 3rd. This is an interesting one. This is coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC via Steam and Epic Games Store for just $9.99, coming from publisher Untold Tales. This is another game with a very colorful look going on for it. It notes human life is wiped out. Earth is now a golf course for the ultra-rich. So yes, as far as premise of the game, a little bit different, but really digging the presentation style in this game. It notes the rich fled to Mars but ventured back to a desolate Earth for a round of golf. Each hole in the wasteland offers its own little story and possible puzzle to sink the perfect shot. Play through destroyed brutalist monuments, crumbling shopping malls, and abandoned museums as neon signs and poignant graffiti take swings at current events, Silicon Valley culture, and humanity. So this is a game that I imagine is going to be tackling some interesting thematics about the world. And it notes, piece together a full story of how humanity fell through 3 distinct sources. Details from the lone golfer's story who's come back to Earth for one last game, the radio nostalgia from Mars broadcasts that give a glimpse to the lives of those who escape, and the narration of a secret spectator watching from a distance. So going to be interesting to see how the mystery story kind of comes together. There is a demo available. You can check that out if you're interested, but the game itself out September the 3rd. Next up, we have crafting adventure game Witchwood has added a PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 version, and it is launching this fall. Now, this game, we already know was coming to PC, and it's scheduled for a release again in the fall. The game notes it's a crafting adventure game set in a land of gothic fables and fairy tales as the old witch of the woods explore a strange countryside, collect magical ingredients, brew sorceress spells, and pass judgment upon a capricious cast of characters. This is one that is also going to have a big focus on its story. Really unique art style in this one as well. I know it's kind of a redundant statement, but I like that these lower key games are going for a unique presentation style, because that's right away, honestly, how you're going to stick out. And if nothing else, Witchwood, a game immediately sticks out from a visual standpoint. So another one to definitely keep on your radar. It is going to have some puzzles in the game, storybook art style, gather, collect, grow, and craft bizarre ingredients, use your wit and guile to solve puzzles, and best the strange monsters of the forest. Again, this is out fall this year. And lastly, I do want to note a short hike is scheduled for release on the PlayStation 4 this fall. This is a game that's been out for a little bit. Back in 2019, I believe it came out, and it got a very positive reception on PC. Overwhelmingly positive. 99% of its 6,398 reviews are positive. That's absolutely ridiculous. On Metacritic, it has an 80, so a little bit, you know, a little bit of a disconnect, but a 99% positive reception is crazy high. The game notes explore the island any way you like, choose your own path and to follow and see where it leads you. You never know what you might stumble into. Hike at your own pace. There's no need to rush to the summit. Take your time fishing along the riverbanks or swimming by the lakeshore. Collect hidden treasures to reach new heights. Try taking a dive off the mountain peaks to soar above the forest. Chat with the other hikers you meet along your route. You might be able to help each other out. And listen to a lush original soundtrack by Mark Sparling that progresses dynamically as you progress the wilderness. Again, a reception like that is incredibly positive. This is described as more of a relaxing adventure game, so it's not something to take too seriously, but if you do want to chill back after your sessions in Dark Souls or Bloodborne or whatever, or maybe Super Meat Boy Forever or something like that, and you want to play something a little bit more chill and easygoing, I think a short hike is going to be something you enjoy. It was released at $7.99 on PC. I imagine that price point will be retained with its PlayStation 4 release, but that's going to wrap up this one. Again, I always like giving some shine to these low-key titles. I want to cover them a little bit more. I know I'm supposed to be getting around to a video covering The Last Campfire, and that is coming. I want to do a video on that very soon. Just a lot of things going on right now, but a lot of, you know, games that might not get the most mainstream buzz in the world, but a lot of these I am looking forward to, especially off the top, Oxen 2, Axiom Verge 2, I can speak on those just because I played the first games in both of those, and Oxen 1 I thought was fantastic, and Axiom Verge was fantastic as well, so those two are definitely high up on my list. Even, you know, not just as far as smaller games go, just games in general, those are two I'm really looking forward to. But that's going to wrap up this one. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.